my friends, my name is DragonHeart, the Prince of Wales, and welcome back to Gwent. So in today's video, we're going to go into the deck builder, and I'm going to show you the deck that I've been working on. So I said last time that I'd be doing a monsters deck to start off with. This is my monsters deck here. I've called it DH Monster Deck, and I have 35 cards in it all together. So to start off with, we have Geralt of Rivia, one of the best cards obviously you can get in the game, 15 value. Happy with that. And this is an animated card as well, which I'm quite happy with. We then have the very beautiful Triss Merigold, who is just as valuable as Geralt. She's a gold card who has a value of 10 but also deals 5 damage, so it adds up to the same if you add up the 5 with the 10. Imlerith then is my third gold card. He's a Wild Hunt officer who's valued at 9, and he can deal 4 damage to an enemy. If the enemy's under Biting Frost, then of course he can deal 8 damage instead. And the final gold card that I have is the Woodland Spirit. It has 5 value in total. It can spawn 3 wolves on the melee row and apply impenetrable fog to the opposite row. So they're the 4 golds I'm going with in the monsters deck. I do have, if I can show you in total ownership, these are all my goals. So I've mentioned the 4. I've also got, where's she gone? Got a second Geralt card here, which is not animated like this one, and then the only other gold card I have in the deck, which I haven't picked, is basically the Royal Decree, which I can play a gold unit from the deck and boost it by 2. But I went with the Woodland Spirit instead of that one. But it's down to preference at the end of the day. So we move on to the silvers. So I've gone for a Stregobor, which is a mage, valued at 10. Which gives truce. Each player draws a unit and sets his power. When I used this recently, and I quite like the card, so I've kept that. I've got Nithral, which deals 6 damage to an enemy, increased damage by 1 for each Wild Hunt unit in your hand. Quite useful for this particular deck. Ozrel, which is valued at 5. It's a Necrophage. It consumes a bronze or silver unit from either graveyard and boosts by its power. So quite a useful little card there. Got Iris von Everick, who's a silver card, valued at 3. And basically her Death Wish boosts 5 random units on the opposite side by 5. I haven't used her yet. I'm hoping to use her in this episode. I have the prize winning cow, which will spawn a chort on a random row. And then we've got Scorch, everyone's favourite card. Destroy all the highest units. Quite a useful, devastating card to have. I used to love using Scorch in the old version of Gwent. But again, I said in the last episode, I'll say it again here in case you're not aware, I am getting used to the updates and stuff, so I'm learning as I go along. So if you want to get into Gwent right now, guys, I recommend watching these videos because you might, pick up stuff along with me. We're going to learn at the same time. This is like my deck, so I go with 35 cards. I'm allowed a maximum of 4 there and a maximum of 6 for 10. I go for 25 bronze, and I go for, well, I'll show you where I go for now. So I've got Fiends, so I've got 3 Fiends in my deck. They're all valued at 11, quite a high value to have. I got 1 Cyclops as well, and that has an ability which can destroy an ally and deal damage equal to its power to an enemy. Quite useful there. Arch Griffin, I got 3 of them, which can clear hazards on its row. And I got 3 Wild Hunt Riders, which increase damage dealt by Biting Frost in the opposite row by 1. I've got a Neca Warrior. Choose a bronze ally and add 2 copies of it to the bottom of your deck. Got a Griffin. I've got a Wild Hunt Warrior. I've got 3 Wild Hunt Warriors here, which I've added. Got an Ice Giant, boosted by 6 if Biting Frost is anywhere on the board. Got a Dayao, Death Wish, spawn 2 less Dayao on this row. A Bar Bagazi, which it can consume an ally and boost self by its power. I got a Ghoul, which has the consume trait as well. We've got a Wild Hunt Navigator. And then you'll see the last 5, so I allow 5 in every deck I build. I always allow 5 of the 25 to be sort of cards that are not character based or soldier based, but are more utility based. So I've got a Stammelford's Tremor, which can deal 1 damage to all enemies. Alzur's Thunder, which will deal a 9 damage to somebody. Biting Frost, obviously Frost is quite a useful weather card in this particular deck with the monsters, so we've got that. We've got Swallow, which can boost a unit by 10. And Lacerate, which will deal 3 damage to all the units on a particular row. Now, if I go to bronze here, these are all the bronze cards that I own. If I put this in some sort of order for you by highest, so you'll see I've used a lot of the higher cards here. in the deck. I haven't gone for a Griffin here, but I have actually got one already in the deck. I don't want to boost it too much there. Other cards I don't have is a Rot Fiend. I've got Arakas Behemoth. I've got the Werewolf. I probably will make a second monster deck once I've got used to all the cards on this one. And start using some of these. I've got 3 Drowners, which I haven't used. I've got a Vran Warrior. I got 2 Wyverns. I got 3 Harpies. I got 2 more Deos. Got an Ice Giant by here. I've got a Siren. And these cards I haven't used before. So, again, we'll have to get used to these. I've got 2 Wild Hunt Hounds. You see, I could perhaps go for that. Perhaps get rid of one of these here. That plays Biting Frost anyway. I can get rid of the Biting Frost, replace that with something else. So that's something I could do there as well if I wanted to. I got a Harpy here. A Necker. 2 Foglets. I got 2 more Wild Hunt Navigators. I got 3 Arachnus Drones. I got a Slizzard. And then we go on to lots and lots of bronze utility cards there. So that's where we are right now with this particular deck. I'm going to back out. I'm going to save by here. And I can actually have a battle against somebody in this episode as well to try out this deck. Just to show you what I can do. I've got all the other starter decks here. I'm not going to worry about them too much at the moment though, because I want to build my own decks in this particular game. Hopefully we can get to level 2. So let's have a casual match. Just a friendly game of Gwent against somebody. DH Monsters deck, start a battle. Please find me a nice opponent here and we can hopefully get the win in this episode as well. Let me know what your kind of builds are, guys. I'm always interested in card builds. And hopefully I can get some good cards, get some better cards. I want to try and collect all the cards in the game.
Onward!
That's what I'm trying to do.
Attack!
Any last words?
AGM13, who's playing as a Northern Realms. Choose a card to redraw. Okay. That's useful. Yeah, I gotta try and get used to some of these. Ooh, I got a lot of good gold cards. I want to keep these, I think. Yeah, I want to keep all of these. Maybe get rid of that. I keep what I've got. I'm quite happy with what I've got there. He gets to go first. Hopefully we can get the win here against these. The chort is something I'm interested. Does it still work like it used to?
Come to Pappy!
Okay, let's give the chort a go early on. Take the chort down. See what they go with. They've reworked quite a lot of stuff in this game, which I'm still getting used to right now. And they are going to be reworking the game again.
Done, sire.
Death mode. That's okay. Lovely. So we get rid of it. Once it goes to the graveyard, a short comes up, and it's actually giving me 14. So I'm actually ahead again because of that. Nice ability. I quite like that. Do I go with a gold card early or not? I could use Triss, use 5 damage. Imlerith could deal 4 damage here. I want to go with Imlerith early on. Let's deal 1 damage to all enemies, is it? There we go. Get that card out the way. Learn how to use these cards. Learn your deck. That's the advice I'd give to any new player. Play loads of games with just one particular deck.
Right, left, right.
Okay, what is Eredin's? I can spawn a bronze wild hunt unit. Eredin. Could use Biting Frost, yeah. Oh, I couldn't. The bronze ally and add 2 copies of it to the bottom of your deck. Yeah. I think I cocked that up then. I don't think I've... Oh. I need more cards here then. Uh-oh. Good move. 7 cards to 8. I always check how many cards they got left compared to me as well. I think I will go with the Eredin card.
You shall die, worm.
I'm going to go with this, I think, or... I want to play Lightning Frost. I'm going to go with the Wild Hunt Rider, I think. Interesting. These games can be quite tense sometimes. 6, 7, 25, 23. What we got left? Deal 3 damage to an enemy if the enemy is destroyed or under Biting Frost. Boost self by 2. I want to start using my goals yet, do I? Or do I? Let's use Triss then.
I will not let this become a second Sodom.
There we go. 33-20. Get Triss on there. Still got some good cards left. He's passed. He's actually passed here. I won the first round. Happy with that. I'll take that. I could afford to lose this. I could let him waste a card here, possibly. Depends what we get. Day out. Oh, I got Biting Frost. Okay, I might go for this here. Don't want to redraw anything. I want to keep Biting Frost. I'm gonna get rid of you. Oh, okay, that'll do me. Got a Fiend. I'm happy with that. Got 3 11s and a 10. Got Biting Frost. I could let him win this one technically. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that. I don't have to go out and try and beat him 2-0. Let him waste 1 card. Gives him 1 less card in the final round. He's got to win this round basically, so he's wasting 1 card.
Come to Pappy!
Here's a weak card, that's fair enough. Don't mind that. But you'll see 7 cards to 8. We get 1 card each. Deal 6 damage to enemy, increase damage by 1 for each wild hunt unit in your hand. I'm keeping that. I'm happy to keep what I've got. I think we'll be okay. And he's going first now. But he's got 1 less card than me. What's he going to do though?
Awaiting your orders.
Burst in. Okay, no. 4 armor. Okay, we'll start off then with... Let's try Imlerith early on. He's broken the armor off now anyway. New feature as well, armor. Oh, you cheeky bugger. Okay, you got rid of Imlerith. Got a Wild Hunt Rider on there. What are they going to do? Obviously save him Biting Frost. I want to use it when I need to. I'll be using you.
I wonder how long you last.
There we go. Weaken you again by doing that. What is he doing next?
I hate portals.
Got a Geralt card. 17. 27, 14. I have got my Biting Frost. I'm not going to use it just yet. Put my Fiend down. There. Probably use my Woodland Spirit next, I think. Save some of my big
Not a
cards.
bad idea.
First, what card's that? Oh, it's rope. When you play a gold, your hand summon this unit to a random row. Quite useful that is. For the score, bloody hell. Impenetrable fog to the opposite row. That might actually hit me. So let's not use the Woodland Spirit just yet. Destroy an ally and deal damage equal to its power to an enemy. Let's destroy you. Let's kill you. Right. Interesting choice there. Will it work? Will it backfire? Who knows?
I will not let this become a second Sodom.
He's got his own Triss card, cheeky devil. I don't want to go biting frost. Not yet. Actually, yeah, we will. Biting frost. Cheeky devil armor.
Die.
Got a troll. Actually, I don't know if I got enough to do it. You might have actually won this. Let's get the fiend on there. We've got one card left. That's his leader card.
Onward! Attack!
Right. Get out of cards now. I gotta play everything. Right. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. Get you on there.
There is no escape.
Get 3 off you. I think I've lost this. Yeah, it's all over. He's won. Well played. Well done to the my opponent. I've got some good game back from him. He had a pretty good deck, to be fair to him. Bit gutted. I've lost that one. But we're back for more again, guys. So if you like this sort of thing, let me know in the comment section and I'll do more for you. I've been DragonHeart. Until next time, goodbye.